The Department of Homeland Security has removed a list of so-called sanctuary jurisdictions from its website. According to an archived version of the since-deleted page, the list of areas included cities, counties, and states. The DHS had said that those places deliberately obstructed enforcement of federal immigration laws and endangered American citizens. The agency added that each jurisdiction will receive formal notification of its non-compliance and all potential violations of federal criminal statutes.